Its Students President, Charlie Arreola.
Welcome to UCSB. I would like for us to start by thinking about the word challenge for a second. Challenge. At first, the word challenge may seem intimidating, but I want us to reinvent the meaning of challenge today, because if UCSB has taught me nothing else, it has taught me to look at the positives in life. Throughout your years at UCSB, you will face a series of challenges. Let's be honest, for some, it was a challenge waking up in time for convocation this morning, but you made it nonetheless. I want to share a story of a challenge I faced here at UCSB. You see, before coming to UCSB, I had never earned a grade lower than a B. I was on the honor roll, really involved in high school, and knew everyone on campus. I was the big fish in a small pond. Life was great. However, coming to UCSB, that all changed. I was a little fish out at sea. The campus was huge. There were a lot more people, and I was a little freshman on campus. I did not realize it until I began to write this speech a few weeks ago that I went out a lot my freshman year. I mean, I never missed a party. I went out so much that it was as if they were paying me to go. It was a challenge learning how to balance my social life with academics. But I wish back then I knew to read at least 30 pages of my history book before going out. Trust me, it pays off come finals time. I tell you this because looking back on those days, I did not see the challenges that were before me. Because I went out so much, I thought that I could get away with putting in the same amount of effort I did in high school. Now, I don't know everyone's experience here, but in high school, I would write essays the day of and still be able to participate in extracurricular activities while getting good grades. However, the reality of college hit me right in the face when I had to write my first college paper. I waited until the last minute and began writing my paper around 11 p.m. the night before. I thought to myself, oh, I'm starting early. But after sitting in a Tepisque House third floor study room for hours, all right, Tepisque, I could not draft a thesis statement. I stayed up all night and until I submitted my paper at 9 a.m. the next morning and thought I had done a good job and put in so much work that a B+ was headed right my way. My TA handed me my paper 2 weeks later, and it had this foreign scribble in the front. What was that strange mark that kind of looked like a B, but didn't have that little line in between? Yeah, it was a D, and a D- at that. This was just one of the challenges I faced here at UCSB my freshman year. I mean, making it to my 9 a.m. class on time was a challenge. Staying on top of my reading was a challenge. Being away from loved ones was a challenge. And going without a plate of my mom's enchiladas was also a challenge. But going back to reinventing the meaning of challenge, I have learned that with challenges come opportunities. And when an opportunity presents itself, take it. UCSB is known for providing many opportunities for students through resources. If you have trouble writing your paper, go to CLAS and get some free tutoring. If you do not know what major to choose, schedule an appointment with an academic advisor to answer questions. If you're stressed out or need to talk to someone, your RA or head staff are great people to go to, as well as the counseling center on campus. If you get tired, I don't know how you would, of the beautiful Santa Barbara weather, travel abroad and learn about a different culture. If you need clarification on a topic or are curious about a subject, go to your professor and TA office hours. They may seem intimidating at first, but trust me, they're here because they want to see you succeed. Other opportunities at UCSB are the many sports teams, clubs, organizations, internships, and leadership opportunities, to name a few. Get some of your hallmates together and create an intramural soccer team. Challenge yourself by looking into a club you may not have looked into before coming to UCSB. If you like the outdoors, take some trips with our adventure programs. Go Greek. Get involved in your student government and hall council or associated students. We are always looking for students who are willing to learn and create change on this campus. Now, more than ever, is the time for you to get involved. There are many challenges that universities across the nation are facing. An increase in prescription drug abuse is a challenge. An increase in alcohol-related incidents is a challenge. An increase in student mental health issues is a challenge. And our fees rapidly increasing is a big challenge. But in all these challenges, there's always someone you can talk to, and there's something you can do about it. Associated Students is here to represent the best interests of students, so feel free to let us know how we're doing. We're located on the first floor across from the Multicultural Center by the UCEN. With all these challenges ahead of us, Associated Students is taking a proactive approach for the coming school year. We are working to protect the services on our campus. We will be hosting public forums for students to learn about the decisions that are going on. And we are registering voters for the upcoming gubernatorial race. Last year, UCSB registered the most voters out of every college campus in the nation. And trust me, this year we'll do it again. At this point, I want to thank some special people that made me who I am today and why I am on the stage. First and foremost, I want to thank my mentor here at UCSB, Ali De La Cruz. Thank you for all your help. I also want to thank my fraternity brothers who've been there through me through thick and thin. And most importantly, my family, mom, dad, Ivan, Elizabeth, thank you. Lastly, I know that has been a challenge sitting here in the heat. And as I said earlier, with challenges come opportunities. But did I mention rewards? Well, if you look underneath your chair, 10 lucky winners have won an envelope taped beneath their chair and have won $25 to the UCSB bookstore. Is there any? Well, this is just a little help to get you started here at UCSB. Thank you very much, and to your years here at UCSB, I wish you nothing but the very best in your challenges, opportunities, and rewards that will come your way. Thank you.